You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. When you stand before the world, look it square in the eye and speak with the confidence that you already have what you seek. You are already winning. You are walking in the rhythm of your own triumph, even before you cross the finish line. You are not waiting for success to find you. You are already walking through it as though it were part of your very being. To act like you've already won is not to live in delusion, but to live in a space where your dreams and your reality begin to meet. It is to walk with your head held high, shoulders squared, knowing that you are worthy of the very thing you've longed for. You have to believe in yourself with a certainty so deep that it can't be swayed by the whims of others, by the setbacks that life may throw your way, or by the doubts that occasionally visit your mind. When you act as though you've already won, you do not wait for external validation. Your victory does not depend on the applause of others. It is an internal celebration that begins with you. It is in the way you move, the way you speak, the way you present yourself to the world. You embody your victory, not because you have already crossed the finish line, but because you have declared your intent, and in your heart you know you are destined for greatness. It is important to understand that success is not always about the final outcome. It is about the courage to stand tall, even when the world doesn't see your value. It's about taking one step forward, even when the path is uncertain. To act like you've already won means that you trust the journey. You do not let fear, doubt, or failure deter you. Instead, you know that every moment is an opportunity to embrace your inherent power, to become the person you were always meant to be. When we act like we've already won, we give ourselves permission to break free from the chains of limitation. We move through the world with grace and dignity, recognizing that no challenge is too great to overcome. The path may not always be easy, but it is ours, and we are equipped with everything we need to walk it. The obstacles that appear before us are not walls, they are stepping stones. Each one helps us rise higher, grow stronger, and reach further. Embody confidence and resilience. Confidence is not a loud declaration of your worth. It is the quiet understanding that you are enough, just as you are. It is the inner knowing that your value is not determined by the opinions of others or the circumstances that surround you. Confidence is the strength that comes from knowing who you are and standing firmly in that truth. It's the unwavering belief that you deserve every bit of success, happiness, and peace that life has to offer. Confidence is the power that emanates from within when you refuse to shrink in the face of doubt, when you refuse to hide behind fear, and when you choose to show up fully, authentically, and without apology. But confidence alone is not enough. True strength comes from the combination of confidence and resilience. Resilience is the ability to rise again, to get back on your feet after life has knocked you down, and to continue moving forward with grace, even when the path ahead is uncertain. It is not the absence of struggle, but the ability to endure, to press forward, to find your way when it seems as though the way is lost. Resilience is the courage to keep going when the world says you can't, when your heart aches, when your spirit feels heavy. It is knowing that even in the darkest of times, there is a light within you that will guide you through. When we embody both confidence and resilience, we are unstoppable. We move through the world not with arrogance, but with a quiet strength that cannot be shaken by the opinions of others. We know that failure is not the end of our story. It is merely a chapter in the greater narrative of our lives. We understand that setbacks are not the final verdict on our abilities, but are opportunities to learn, to grow, and to become stronger. Resilience allows us to keep moving forward, and confidence allows us to trust in our ability to navigate whatever comes our way. Confidence and resilience are not separate qualities, they are intertwined. Confidence gives us the courage to stand tall in the face of adversity, and resilience ensures that we stay standing when the winds of life threaten to knock us down. Together, they create a foundation upon which we can build our dreams, pursue our passions, and live our truth without fear of judgment, failure, or rejection. They remind us that we are worthy no matter the challenges we face or the mistakes we've made. They remind us that our journey is ours alone to walk, and that we are strong enough to walk it. Embodying confidence and resilience means choosing to believe in ourselves even when no one else does. It means continuing to show up day after day even when the world seems indifferent. It means trusting that the difficulties we face are not signs that we are on the wrong path, but signs that we are growing, evolving, and becoming the people we are meant to be. Confidence and resilience allow us to face our fears, silence our inner critics, and break free from the limitations we've placed on ourselves. They give us the strength to move forward, to rise after each fall, and to keep going even when the road ahead seems long and uncertain. So when life challenges you, when the weight of the world seems too much to bear, remember that you have within you the power of confidence and resilience. You are stronger than you realize, and you are capable of far more than you give yourself credit for. The road may not always be easy, but with confidence, you will walk it with grace. And with resilience, you will rise every time you fall. Together, they create the foundation of a life built on self-belief, strength, and the unwavering knowledge that no matter what happens, you will always find a way to rise. Faith in the journey. Faith in the journey is not about seeing the destination clearly from the start, nor is it about walking down a path paved with certainty and ease. Faith in the journey is the quiet, steadfast knowing that no matter what obstacles arise, each step you take brings you closer to becoming the person you were always meant to be. It is the belief that the road you are on is exactly the one you need to be walking, even when the way is not clear, even when the world's voice seems louder than your own. Faith is the confidence in the unknown, the trust in the unfolding of your life, and the willingness to step forward without knowing exactly where your next step will land. When we speak of faith in the journey, we do not speak of blind optimism or naive expectation. No, this kind of faith is deep and rooted, a quiet trust that runs through your veins, reminding you that life will take you where you need to go. Faith in the journey means understanding that the lessons, the growth, and the wisdom that come to you are often found in the most unlikely places, in the moments that seem small, and in the challenges that feel insurmountable. It is knowing that each twist and turn, every failure, and every success are part of the greater tapestry of your life. These moments do not define you, they shape you, they mold you, they teach you. Faith in the journey is not something you have to force. It grows within you as you move through life with grace and intention. It is cultivated in the quiet moments when you are alone with your thoughts, and in the loud, chaotic moments when everything feels like it's falling apart. It is found when you decide to rise again after every fall, when you choose to keep walking even when the weight of the world feels too heavy to bear. It is there whispering to you when doubt creeps in, reminding you that the destination, no matter how distant, is not the end of your story. It is merely another chapter in the journey that is your life. You see, faith in the journey teaches you that it's not the destination that matters most, but the person you become as you travel. It is not about achieving success or reaching a place where you can finally rest. It is about the strength you gather along the way, the lessons you learn from the struggles you face, and the love you discover in the simplest of things. Faith in the journey is a knowing that every moment is an opportunity to grow, to stretch beyond what you thought possible, and to embrace the unfolding of your life, no matter how it appears at the time. It is easy to have faith when the path is clear, when the skies are bright, and the wind is at your back. But true faith in the journey comes when you continue to walk even in the storm, even when the way is uncertain, and even when your heart is heavy. It is in those moments that your faith will be tested and ultimately strengthened. It is in those moments that you will come to understand that you are never truly alone, that the journey you are on is not just about you. It is about the world around you, the lives you touch, the people you meet, and the impact you leave in your wake. Faith in the journey is also about patience. It is about trusting that things will unfold in their own time, not in the time you have set in your mind. It is knowing that some things need to ripen in their own time, and forcing them only causes harm. In this fast-paced world, we are often in a hurry to reach our destination, but faith reminds us that the beauty lies in the unfolding, in the journey itself. You cannot rush growth, and you cannot rush the wisdom that comes with experience. Each step, no matter how small, is part of the greater plan, part of the divine timing that guides you along your way. Faith in the journey also calls for surrender, the willingness to let go of control and trust that the universe, or whatever force you believe in, has a greater plan for you than you can imagine. Surrendering is not about giving up or resigning yourself to fate. It is about accepting that there are forces at play in your life that are bigger than your immediate understanding. It is about relinquishing the need to control every moment and instead embracing the mystery of life, knowing that it is guiding you to where you need to be. As you walk this journey, know that it is enough to simply take one step at a time. You do not have to know every detail of the road ahead, nor do you need to have all the answers. Faith in the journey teaches you that the steps you take today, the decisions you make, and the choices you embrace all lead you toward the person you are becoming. Trust that each step you take is enough, and that in time you will look back and see how far you've come. You will see the beauty in the struggles, the joy in the lessons, and the strength and the vulnerability you allowed yourself to feel along the way. Faith in the journey is a practice. It is a practice of surrender, trust, patience, and perseverance. It is a practice of believing in your own worth, in the power of your dreams, and in the divine unfolding of your life. So walk with faith, knowing that every step you take is a victory, and that you are always exactly where you are meant to be. Manifesting your future. Manifesting your future is not simply a matter of wishing for what you desire and waiting for it to appear. It is an act of deep belief, rooted in the understanding that within you lies an infinite potential, one that, when harnessed, can shape your life in ways you never thought possible. It is the process of envisioning your dreams and making them tangible, not through mere hope, but through action, intention, and a profound trust in yourself and the universe. When you manifest your future, you are not just wishing for a better tomorrow, you are preparing yourself, nurturing the soil of your soul to plant the seeds that will bloom into the life you deserve. Manifesting your future begins with the acknowledgement that you are worthy of the life you desire. It is a quiet knowing deep within your being, a knowing that no matter where you come from, no matter what you've endured, you are deserving of joy, peace, love, success, and abundance. This belief in your own worth is the foundation upon which the rest of your future will be built. If you do not believe in your worth, if you do not believe that you are worthy of success, how can you expect the world to show up for you? Manifestation requires an unwavering belief that the future you dream of is not only possible, but already within your grasp. It is the conviction that you are not waiting for the world to change, but that you are the one who will create the change. To manifest your future is to step into the power of your own dreams. It is to look at what you desire, not with longing or envy, but with the certainty that it already exists in some form in the universe. The challenge is not in wishing for it, but in aligning yourself with it. You must become a mirror to your dreams. You must radiate the energy, the passion, and the vibrancy that match the life you envision. This means living each day as though your dreams are already a reality, walking in the belief that what you seek is already on its way to you, even if it is not yet visible to the world. Manifesting your future is also about cultivating the right mindset, the mindset that is free from doubt, fear, and self-limiting beliefs. When you are filled with self-doubt, when you are trapped in the belief that your dreams are too big, too impossible, or that you are not good enough, you create a barrier that prevents your desires from flowing towards you. To manifest your future, you must shed these negative beliefs like old skin. You must refuse to let them dictate your actions. You must rise above them, knowing that they are not who you are, but simply thoughts that have been placed upon you by the world. You must replace them with the unwavering belief that you are capable, that you are deserving, and that everything you desire is already on its way to you. This journey of manifestation also calls for intentional action. You cannot simply wait for the universe to deliver what you've asked for without lifting a finger. Action is the bridge between your dreams and your reality. It is the effort you put forth in alignment with your purpose. To manifest your future, you must be willing to work for it, to put in the time, the energy, and the commitment to bring your dreams into existence. This is where many people falter. They are willing to dream, but they are not willing to act. They are unwilling to put in the work, unwilling to face the challenges that will come their way. And so they remain stuck in the realm of possibilities, never stepping into the reality of their potential. Manifesting your future is not about forcing things to happen or rushing the process. It is about allowing things to unfold at the right time. It is about surrendering to the flow of life and trusting that everything will come to you when the time is right. There is an art to patience. Sometimes the universe works in ways that are beyond our understanding, and we must trust that what we desire is on its way, even if it doesn't show up when we expect it. Trusting the timing of your life is just as important as trusting the process. You may not know how your future will unfold, but you can have faith that it will, and that it will come in a form that will be greater than anything you could have imagined. Manifesting your future also requires letting go of what no longer serves you, those old beliefs, the fears, the negative patterns, the toxic relationships, and the habits that keep you stuck. In order to make space for the future you desire, you must first clear the path. You cannot hold on to everything that has been weighing you down and still expect to manifest your dreams. You must release what is no longer needed, making room for new opportunities, new blessings, and new energy to enter your life. This is a practice of trust, a practice of surrender. When you let go of what holds you back, you are making way for the things that will propel you forward, for the people and experiences that are meant to help you grow. As you manifest your future, you must also be willing to embrace the uncertainty that comes with it. The future is unknown, and that is what makes it so beautiful. There is no guarantee that everything will unfold according to your plan, but there is a guarantee that the universe will give you exactly what you need when you need it, if you remain open to it. Manifestation is not about controlling every outcome, but about trusting that what is meant for you will never miss you. It is about staying open to the possibilities, knowing that the journey may take unexpected turns, but it is still your journey, still leading you exactly where you are meant to go. Finally, manifesting your future is an act of gratitude. It is about appreciating where you are right now, acknowledging the blessings that have already arrived in your life, and being thankful for the journey you are on. Gratitude is the key that opens the door to abundance. When you are thankful for what you have, you invite more to flow into your life. Your gratitude becomes the energy that attracts more blessings, more opportunities, and more of what you desire. It is a powerful force that aligns you with the frequency of your dreams. Manifesting your future is not a simple act, it is a way of life. It is about living each day with intention, belief, and purpose. It is about aligning yourself with the energy of your desires and doing the work necessary to bring them to life. It is about trusting the process, surrendering to the timing, and believing that the universe has a greater plan for you than you could ever dream. When you manifest your future, you are not waiting for something to happen, you are making it happen. You are stepping into your power, claiming your worth, and trusting that your dreams are already in motion. You are co-creating with the universe, knowing that the life you desire is not only possible, but inevitable. Releasing doubt and fear. Doubt and fear are the quiet companions that linger in the shadows of our lives, casting their cold, invisible hands upon the bright, bold visions of our dreams. They speak to us in whispers, convincing us that we are not enough, that we cannot succeed, that the future we imagine is too far beyond our grasp. Doubt and fear cloud our minds and create barriers where there need be none. They hold us captive, not because they are powerful, but because we allow them to be. We surrender to their voices, believing them to be truth, when in fact they are nothing more than illusions that keep us from stepping into the greatness that lies within us. Releasing doubt and fear begins with the recognition that they do not define us. They are not who we are, but merely thoughts that arise from the deepest corners of our minds. Thoughts shaped by past experiences, by the limitations we've been taught to believe in, by the voices of others who project their own fears upon us. But we are not those thoughts. We are not the stories we tell ourselves about our worth or our ability. To release doubt and fear, we must look them squarely in the face and acknowledge that they have no place in our journey. They may show up uninvited, but they do not have the power to stay unless we invite them in. Fear is an instinct, a survival mechanism designed to protect us from harm. But the truth is, much of the fear we carry is not about physical harm, it is about emotional discomfort. It is the fear of rejection, of failure, of being judged. It is the fear of stepping into the unknown and leaving behind the safety of what is familiar. But it is in the unknown that we grow. It is in the uncertainty of life that we find our true strength. And so to release fear, we must trust in ourselves. We must trust that we have the resilience to face whatever comes our way, that we have the ability to rise from the ashes no matter how many times we fall. Fear cannot hold us back unless we give it power. When we understand that we are bigger than our fears, they lose their grip on us. We realize that fear is not something to be avoided, but something to be moved through. Doubt, on the other hand, is a reflection of our own insecurities. It is the voice that says we are not worthy, not good enough, not capable of achieving our dreams. Doubt often creeps in when we are on the verge of something big, when we are about to take a leap into the unknown. It is the voice that tries to hold us back from stepping into our power, from embracing our full potential. But doubt is also a liar. It seeks to convince us that we are less than we are, that our dreams are too far out of reach. The truth is that doubt only exists because we allow it to, because we have not yet learned to trust in our own abilities, to trust that the path we are on is leading us exactly where we need to go. To release doubt, we must first believe in our own worth and capabilities. We must recognize that our dreams are not mistakes or fantasies, but reflections of our true purpose in this world. We were born with the potential to create, to achieve, and to live the life we envision. But we cannot do so if we remain shackled by doubt. The key to releasing doubt is to take action, even when we are unsure, even when we don't have all the answers. By moving forward despite the uncertainty, we teach ourselves that we are capable, that we can handle what comes our way. And with each step, the grip of doubt loosens. It is not enough to wait for the doubt to disappear before taking action. It is through action that we silence the voice of doubt and create the evidence that proves to us that we are more than capable. Releasing doubt and fear requires a deep shift in perspective. It means understanding that neither doubt nor fear will ever completely disappear. They are natural parts of the human experience, but they do not need to control us. We must learn to coexist with them, acknowledging their presence without letting them dictate our actions. We must replace doubt with trust and fear with courage. Trust in the process of life. Trust that every challenge you face is an opportunity to learn and grow. Trust that you are equipped to handle whatever comes your way, even if you don't yet know how. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the willingness to move forward despite it. To release doubt and fear, we must also embrace vulnerability. We must be willing to step into the unknown, to expose ourselves to the possibility of failure, rejection, and hurt. It is through vulnerability that we find our true strength. When we allow ourselves to be seen, to take risks, and to face the challenges before us, we create space for the life we want to live. Vulnerability allows us to release the hold that doubt and fear have over us. It allows us to step into our power and show up as our most authentic selves. And in that authenticity, we find the freedom to live without the weight of fear and doubt. Releasing doubt and fear also means letting go of the need for perfection. Many of us fear failure because we have been conditioned to believe that we must always get things right. We fear making mistakes, and in doing so, we prevent ourselves from taking the necessary steps toward our goals. But the truth is that failure is not the end, it is simply a lesson in disguise. Each failure, each setback is an opportunity for growth. It is through failure that we learn the most about ourselves, about our strengths, and about what we need to improve. To release doubt and fear, we must be willing to embrace imperfection, to understand that we are not here to be flawless, but to be authentic, to be real, to be human. As we work to release doubt and fear, we must also cultivate self-compassion. We must be gentle with ourselves when we stumble, when we fall, when we feel unsure. We must give ourselves permission to be imperfect, to make mistakes, and to learn as we go. It is only through self-compassion that we can let go of the shame and self-judgment that feed our doubts and fears. When we embrace ourselves fully with all our flaws and imperfections, we find the courage to move forward, to take risks, and to step into the future we are meant to create. In releasing doubt and fear, we are not denying their existence. We are not pretending they are not there, but we are choosing not to let them control us. We are choosing to move forward with trust, with courage, and with the knowledge that we are capable of creating the life we desire. We are choosing to rise above the doubts and fears that have held us back for so long and to step into the fullness of who we are. Releasing doubt and fear is not a one-time event, it is a daily practice. A conscious decision to trust ourselves, to believe in our worth, and to step into the life that is waiting for us. And in doing so, we open ourselves to the freedom, the joy, and the possibility that lies beyond them. The impact on others. The impact we have on others is a reflection of the energy we carry within ourselves. It is a silent force, often unseen, yet deeply felt in the lives of those around us. Every word spoken, every action taken, every glance shared carries with it the potential to either lift someone up or bring them down. We may not always see it, but our presence has a ripple effect on the world we inhabit. The way we show up in the lives of others is not merely a matter of chance, it is a deliberate choice we make each day. It is an awareness of the power we hold in shaping the hearts and minds of those we encounter, whether we realize it or not. And with that power comes responsibility, a responsibility to recognize that our actions do not exist in isolation. They are part of a greater web of human connection that touches lives far beyond our own. When we act with kindness, we send waves of warmth into the world. Kindness is like the sun reaching out, touching others even in their darkest moments. We may never know the full extent of its reach, but every small act of kindness leaves behind an imprint, a mark that says, you matter, you are seen, you are valued. It can be a smile shared with a stranger on the street, a word of encouragement to someone struggling, or a listening ear when someone needs to speak. Kindness ripples out, often in ways we cannot predict. What we offer in the world, no matter how small, is never lost. The impact of kindness is often not immediately visible, but it can alter the course of someone's day, their perspective, or even their life. However, not all impacts are positive, and we must recognize that we also have the power to hurt others with our words and actions. When we act out of anger, frustration, or ignorance, we leave behind scars. Sometimes we may not even be aware of the wounds we inflict. We may speak in haste or make decisions that disregard the feelings of others, thinking that we are unaffected by the consequences of our behavior. But the truth is, the impact of our actions lingers far longer than we can imagine. Words can be sharp, cutting through the air and landing deep in the hearts of others. In moments of careless communication, we can build walls that take years to tear down. When we are unaware of the weight of our actions, we contribute to a cycle of hurt that spreads from one person to another, creating a ripple of negativity that clouds the connection between us all. Yet, even in those moments when we falter, we have the opportunity to choose again. The beauty of our impact on others is that we are not defined by our mistakes. It is in the way we recognize our faults, how we acknowledge the harm we've caused, and how we work to heal those wounds that we truly shape our legacy. Every mistake offers a lesson. Every broken connection is a chance for mending. The impact we have on others is not determined by the perfection of our actions, but by the depth of our willingness to repair what is broken and learn from our experiences. When we show vulnerability, when we admit our faults and take responsibility for the hurt we have caused, we create space for others to do the same. This vulnerability is not a weakness, it is a strength. It is the courage to face ourselves and to grow. Our impact on others extends far beyond our immediate interactions. We influence not only the people we know personally, but also the world at large. Our behavior, our attitudes, our beliefs ripple out into society, creating a larger cultural impact. How we treat one another, how we care for the earth, how we engage in the community, these things shape the world around us. We are part of a larger collective, and the energy we bring into the world has the power to either reinforce or challenge the status quo. When we choose to live with integrity, when we choose to act with compassion, when we choose to stand for justice, we inspire others to do the same. Our individual actions, though they may seem small, contribute to a greater wave of change that can transform society. But the impact we have on others is not only about what we give to them, it is also about what we take from them. Every encounter leaves an imprint, whether we intend it or not. And sometimes we are recipients of the kindness, love, and wisdom of others. It is in the shared moments of connection, in the exchanges that go unnoticed by the rest of the world, that we are shaped by those around us. The love we receive, the guidance we are offered, the patience that others extend to us, all of this contributes to the person we become. We carry the lessons of others within us, sometimes without even realizing it. It is in the moments when someone sees us, truly sees us, and offers a piece of their heart that we are forever changed. We may not remember every conversation, every gesture, but the impact of those interactions stays with us, quietly shaping our thoughts, our behaviors, and our relationships with others. As we consider the impact we have on others, it is important to remember that we are not islands. We are part of a vast, interconnected web of human experience. Our lives touch countless others, sometimes in ways we will never fully understand. Our impact is not limited to those we directly interact with, but extends to everyone they encounter, creating a ripple effect that can continue far beyond our reach. This is the beauty and the burden of being human, the knowledge that we are all in this together, that our actions have consequences, and that we have the power to either uplift or diminish the lives of others. At the end of the day, it is not the material things we accumulate, the accolades we receive, or the success we achieve that define our legacy. It is the impact we have on others. It is the way we choose to treat the people in our lives, the love, kindness, and respect we show them that becomes our greatest contribution to the world. When we leave this world, what will remain are the memories of how we made others feel, the imprints of our actions upon their hearts, and the lives we touched in both seen and unseen ways. It is a responsibility we carry each day, not to be taken lightly, but with the awareness that every moment offers an opportunity to choose how we will impact the lives of those around us. And in choosing love, kindness, and respect, we create a legacy that ripples out into eternity. In the end, the impact we leave on others is not measured by grand gestures or words spoken in haste, but by the quiet moments of connection, the kindness offered without expectation, and the grace extended in times of challenge. It is in these simple acts, born from the depths of our hearts, that we shape the world around us. We may never fully know the extent of our influence, but we can choose each day to leave behind a legacy of love, understanding, and compassion. So let us walk through this life with the awareness that every action, no matter how small, ripples out and touches the lives of others. Let us choose to be a source of light, of hope, and of healing, knowing that in doing so, we not only uplift those around us, but also elevate our own souls. The impact we make is lasting, and it is in the love we give that we truly live on.